coverage continues now. There is new video in from Dubai. We want to share this with you.
We've been hit. We've been hit.
So that is a fiery explosion at the Fairmont Hotel, believed to be caused by an Iranian missile. There are several different angles on this. The closer you get in, you can see the flames on the ground floor, it appears. United Arab Emirates saying that it intercepted several Iranian missiles that targeted its country. This is from Dubai in the area. You can tell that by the skyscrapers that reach deep into the night sky. Local reports saying at least one person is dead by falling missile debris. Iranian state media, meanwhile, saying that that regime had targeted American military bases in Qatar, in Bahrain, and in the United Arab Emirates. We will track that as best we can coming up here. Dana?
Let's get to the State Department now, where senior foreign policy correspondent Gillian Turner has an update for us. Hi, Gillian.
Hi, Dana. So the country is now at war with Iran's regime, but President Trump's chief diplomat, Secretary Marco Rubio, is very much involved. He is huddling with President Trump at Mar-a-Lago today. There are hundreds of thousands of Americans living in and traveling in the Middle East today. He's launching this task force to try and, he says, help as many of them who are in harm's way as possible. We're also getting new sound now from Iran's foreign minister, who appeared to tell another network today that before the U.S. strikes, the Iranians believed they were this close to getting to a deal with the U.S. That's certainly not something officials here in D.C. have been echoing, but take a listen.
This is a war of choice by the United States, and they have to pay for that. I don't know why the United States, why President Trump just missed that opportunity. Ask the foreign minister of Oman how close we were to get a deal.
The foreign minister also today calling upon all, quote, Muslim nations to come to Iran's defense and face off against the U.S. and Israel together. So far, though, it sounds like most of those nations are not biting. Take a look at this from Saudi Arabia. They say the kingdom condemns and denounces in the strongest terms the brutal Iranian aggression and blatant violation of the sovereignty of the UAE, Bahrain, Qatar, Kuwait, and the Kingdom of Jordan. Not stacking up in favor of the Iranians there. The Europeans are all also weighing in now. Dana, take a listen to Prime Minister Keir Starmer.
The United Kingdom played no role in these strikes, but we have long been clear. The regime in Iran is utterly abhorrent. They have murdered thousands of their own people, brutally crushed dissent, and sought to destabilize the region.
So Iran is also now, Dana, requesting an emergency session of the Board of Governors for the IAEA. That's the nuclear watchdog spearheaded by the UN. We don't know yet whether they're going to get that or not, but they are certainly making requests. Dana?
Gillian Turner, please keep us posted. A lot of busy day over there.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.